Hi everyone, this is Brad Bauman with Pro Light Gear, and today I want to update a video of mine, what's in my pack. If you've seen any of our videos, that's one of ours that's up there, and that's a good 3-season kit. But right now it is sweltering here in Bozeman. It's 95 degrees outside and about the same here in the shop. I want to show you what I take as a lightweight 1-season summer kit. So this will be the update to what's in my pack, summer edition. This is the 28-liter Light Flight pack from Low Alpine. I'll go into its features and weights here in a second, but right now I'm going to dive into what's in my pack. This is strictly a base weight, what I take with me minus food, fuel, and water. So, right now I'm taking the Sawyer Squeeze water filter. This comes in at exactly 7.5 ounces. And this gear list, we have a new Ask Brad section in our forums. So if you click on our website, click on Ask Brad, I'll try and have the gear list posted in the next couple days up on there. Exactly what stuff weighs and what I take with me. I should say that this pack weighs 6 pounds, 7 ounces, so sub 6.5 pounds. The next thing in my pack, we're going to go in order here unlike the other one, is my little stuff sack of goodies. I use this to hang my food for bear bag as well. I kind of use this as my makeshift lid. All my kind of small incidentals get stuffed into this. Granite Gear 18-liter Cuban fiber dry sack comes in at 0.67 ounces. The next is my bear bag line. This started out as an 80-foot chunk of real light, kind of like paracord. I've had to cut off it over the years. I'm not sure what it is now, but it usually pitches everything for me. Comes in at 1.55 ounces. And then the little tiny number 2, I believe, 10-pound Night Eyes beaner. Works perfectly for doing the PCT bear hang method or just any bear hang clipping stuff to it. And that little beaner comes in at 0.25 ounces. I just tie them together and leave them in my pack. Next is my pack towel. This is a shortened, very, very small pack towel. I am using a single-walled shelter, so I think this is kind of necessary. If you happen to wake up in the middle of the night and notice a little condensation, you can just wipe the walls of the tent real quick, soak it up so it doesn't make it to your sleeping bag, or towel off with it, you know, at a lake, at a stream, just kind of as you're backpacking. The next thing is my, I should say the towel weighs 0.91 ounces, sorry. The next thing in my pack is my Light My Fire spork, coming in at 0.35 ounces. My repair kit is just over an ounce, 1.15 ounces. It is a roll of tenacious tape with a little vial of the UV Cure Aqua Seal stuffed in the middle of it. Weighs nothing, and that's all I use for repairs basically. The next is Deet. You can choose to take this stuff in the backcountry with you or not. I always take a little thing of the Benz 100%. It's the only thing that keeps horseflies away. In Montana, we have a lot of horses on the trails as well, and they just will eat you alive if you don't take this stuff with you. So 1.86 ounces in the pack. The next, my favorite headlight, the Tika XP2, does everything I want it to. I do run lithiums inside of it, so it gets a little bit lighter. Comes in at 2.64 ounces, as you see it here, with batteries. And the next is my first aid kit. I bought the Adventure Medical Kits one, the 0.5. Basically, I bought it for the container. I just like having a little zippered thing that I can always find by feel in my pack. My first aid kit. I do have some more tenacious tape, some real heavy-duty 100 denier stuff just in case I need it. A bunch of Band-Aids. I have some steri strips. I have some little sutures. This is how I start my alcohol stove, my Light My Fire little deal. Neosporin, tweezers, safety whistles, electrolyte tabs, painkillers, heartburn medicine, blister block, all goes in here real easily. And that comes in at, gonna find it quick. First aid kit is 4.09 ounces, so right at 4 ounces. The next thing in my pack, my pot, and the stuff that lives inside it. And normally, you wouldn't hear that in it because I hate that sound. I usually stuff my pot with oatmeal and other food that I can consume along the way so it doesn't make any noise. My stove with cross stand, as you see it here, alcohol stove, comes in at 1.79 ounces for this. Pot, Evernew Ultralight Titanium The wide 0.9 liter pot comes in exactly at 3.98 ounces, as you see here. And then my mug. This is kind of my luxury item that I don't really, need. I just really like it. This weighs a grand total of 2.2 ounces, holds 2 cups, slightly insulating on your hands so you can make coffee inside there and not burn yourself like you do with titanium. I really like this little guy. Next thing in my pack is my Sea to Summit Specialist Solo. As in the stuff sack without stakes and poles, this weighs 15.6 ounces. As I carry it, it's just slightly over 17 ounces. I choose to use the Easton FMJ stakes, which are 5.5 grams per stake to pitch it. So this only weighs, on our postal scale, 17.1 ounces. So that's my tent, fully enclosed, bug netting, little vestibule, full bathtub bottom, great little shelter. And normally I wouldn't store it in my pack in this shape. Normally I just stuff stuff directly in my pack, but I have it in this just so it's more easy to get out of the pack, so you can see it right now. The next thing in here is my rainwear. Again, I would probably leave the stuff sack at home, but just for fairness sake, I left the stuff sack in for the weight. My rain jacket and my rain pants weigh a grand total of 8.46 ounces. Jacket, here, hood, pants, and these are the Cloud series from Sierra Designs. Really kind of unique, not durable at all. You look at a stick, you're going to have a problem, but they're only used for me for rainwear when it's raining. Just kind of around camp or just to keep the bugs off. It ends up being a very, very light system for me, and again, with the stuff sack comes in at 8.46 ounces, all in, which I like. Next thing in my pack is my Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer down jacket. I believe I've done a video on this on our YouTube channel already. Phenomenal. You can't say anything more about this. It's perfect. Down jacket comes in at 8.67 ounces for the size extra large. And I should say that is for size extra large on this as well. Next thing in my pack is my sleeping bag. Some people call me crazy for taking a 14-ounce sleeping bag into the backcountry. I run incredibly warm, and I have a system where I'll sleep in my down jacket, or I might bring a pair of down pants if it's going to get cold, but this usually is all I need for a sleeping bag, and this comes in at 14.25 ounces, so 14.25 ounces for my sleeping bag. Next in my pack is the Climate X-Frame pad. Inflates in like 2.5 breaths. I really like this one because it is one of the few pads that fit perfectly in that Sea to Summit Specialist Solo shelter. It is a tad narrow, and having this pad being a little bit narrow once it's inflated really helps out space inside that shelter. And it's comfortable. This comes in at 9.4 ounces for this one on our postal scale. So a little over spec what they're measuring it on the box. And then one of my other creature comfort items that I have to have, I even went with a large one on this even though it's heavier, is the large UL pillow from Xped. Comes in at 2 ounces on the nose. You can tie this to your Xped pillow or your Xped pad so it doesn't move around. I just think this is fantastic. So, next we go on to the pack itself. This comes in at a grand total of 14.5 ounces, and this is the Light Flight from Low Alpine. Has nice pockets on the side. You can store water bottles in should you need to. For me, a fishing rod will probably go in here at some point. Nice bungee system on the outside. Nice reinforced bottom. Little lid. Not much space up here, but we're talking about a 14-ounce pack. We're not talking about a giant behemoth of a pack. It does have a stiffened foam backer right here that you can remove. I'm going to leave it in just because it makes it a little bit nicer on your back when you're carrying it. It does have a spot for additional hydration pack should you need to put something in there, a bladder. A little key clip. Flip it over here. Nice padded little hip belts, and these both have pockets. This one is nylon. This one is also nylon, but this one has a little piece of mesh on the outside. So you can throw your half-eaten, like little thing of shot blocks in there, some gummy bears in a little bag so you can kind of take out of these, or throw trash in there, either one. Nicely padded as well. The shoulder straps are my favorite part. Everything on these is kind of stretchy, and it's got water bottle holders that come with it. So when I hike, I choose to run this bottle in one of the shoulder strap compartments, so I don't have to take anything to drink, or take it out, tip it back, do any of that stuff. I can just lean over, suck out the top of it, and squeeze and keep hiking. So all in all, 14-ounce little pack, and a great carrying little pack. So that is what's in my pack, the summer edition. You can move gear in and out of this a little bit more, and again, I will have all of this up on what's on the, can't even talk right now, the Ask Brad section of our forums. Look there for the gear list. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just let us know if you have any questions about this at all. Give us a call or send us an email. Thanks for watching.